Hello everyone and welcome to Quality Old Games. Today we are having episode 29 of the Western Roman Empire campaign in Barbarian Invasion. And the goal is to conquer the whole map. And we have to deal with the Lombardii and the Slavs, and then we are besieging Campus Roxolani and also a couple of rebel settlements over there. Here I think we need to maintain control of this bridge at all costs. At the same time, I think we could and should send some reinforcements to the area here. So let's send those Lombardii at least. And maybe we could actually send one additional unit of Lombardii there. Okay, and the rest of the units can go to Aquincum. And from Colonia Dacia, let's try to do something with our cavalry units. They can be sent out. And Campus Chatti should be pretty well defended at the moment, and hopefully the plague in Vicus Saxones will abate soon. So let's just check the cities. Varicum, Burdigala, I think they are both building something useful. So we have a turn. And let's see what the Slavs and Lombardii are up to. Okay, it seems we have at least one bridge battle incoming. So they have quite a lot of horde hunters. And faction leader is with this army. Let's hope we can... Okay, sorry about the small glitch there. The game crashed. So let's hope we are having a better luck with this new attempt. So let's hope we can take down the enemy faction leader. And I think these comitatenses will be the center there, supported by the Lombardii and further supported by one unit of Limitane. And let's put our, I guess, most important units here. And then the rest of the archers to this side. And I guess these units of Limitane can guard the flanks. And then the general and the cavalry will act as reserve. And I don't think that the enemies will come across too soon. So let's put our archers into firing position. And I think so that our shooters won't be shooting any useless targets, I think it's time for me to take over them. So the horde hunters are absolutely the main target here. And let's see if we have soon some new targets available. I think these could take a couple of shots. And these guys as well. And it's very nice of the enemy to walk their missile units in this way, so we don't have to worry about them too much. And it seems that damage is starting to mount up. 1/3 of the enemies are already down. Maybe here we should conserve some ammo. And it seems these guys are walking there, so a couple of shots there might actually hit quite well, as there are other units nearby too. And let's fire another volley. And then I think we can wait a bit. I guess we can fire a couple of shots here too. And the enemy morale seems to be pretty decent, as they are not running away, even though some of the units have taken catastrophic casualties. I think it's of no use to shoot there anymore, so that's enough. And I guess it's up to the enemy what they will do next. Okay. Some movements happening. So let's try to take out at least some of these guys. There. And it seems they are coming across. So fire at will, everyone. his chosen swordsman shouldn't last long. Excellent. And now is the real test. As the enemy warlord enters the battle. If he breaks, I think the whole enemy army will break. And let's hunt him down. So about 20 bodyguards left. And the enemy king has been slaughtered. Excellent. And the spearmen are breaking. And I think we have a victory. And pretty decent one at that. Okay, apparently we cannot catch them, but maybe we can catch this one once. So some additional losses to the enemy at the very least. And let's see if we can hunt these down as well. Okay, nice. Pretty clean victory. Okay. Seems they are giving another try. So quite a lot of these horde hunters in the first army, and then we have 2 enemy warlords. Let's see how we do fare against them. Of course, if we manage to wipe out the enemies altogether this way, it would be quite great, because then the enemy will have maybe 1/2 of an army and some scraps in addition to that. And against those odds, there might be 1 or 2 warlords. And thus we should be able to take the enemies down rather easily. So, the formation last battle worked pretty well. So let's utilize it this time too. And let's form up on the banks, especially with the archers, and hope that they won't be firing at least anytime soon back at us. And then let's put legionary cohorts into position. And I think it's time to take charge of the bowmen once again. And actually you are not going anywhere. And let's see, we don't have that many good targets at the moment. So let's hold the fire. And here, I guess these guys have pretty decent targets. And these should have as well rather soon. I guess we can take down those. And here these horde hunters are presenting themselves as pretty nice targets for target practice. And it seems enemy reinforcements are being delayed. However, not too long it seems. Hopefully we can get a couple of volleys off on these guys. And let's see about this flank here. A couple of shots on those guys seems not to be possible anymore. So maybe we could hit these guys. And a couple of shots there. And I think you can hold your fire for now. And you can fire a couple of more volleys. And I think that's enough. And let's wait for the enemy to get into a bit better firing position from our perspective. And it seems the Bucellari are still firing. Their range is somewhat short, so they can waste some ammo. I don't think they have enough time to use them all when the enemy tries to get across the bridge. I'm a bit worried about those enemy units. There are too many archers at the moment on the coast. So let's try to thin out the ranks a bit. Some decent casualties incurring, so we have taken 1/5 of the enemy armies down. And I don't think you should go swimming in any case. I think there will be some new targets soon to practice upon. So for instance, these guys. And it seems something is happening. Let's take down those. At least some of them. And I think in this battle it's especially imperative to take care of the enemy warlords. And that shall be a primary task for these Bucellari. They need to target the enemy warlords when the real river crossing starts. And I think you can hold your fire. There are 3 men, maybe a volley from these guys could finish that unit off. So maybe we could encourage some of the others to move out into range. For example, those guys. And as these 20 are on right spot, I think we can... Oh, actually, one of the Lombardii can fire its missiles. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, so that unit went down. And now a couple of the units at least are on the move. I guess those should make pretty decent targets. And I think we will let them go to the horsemen. So we might actually take down some horde riders along with the horde hunters. So it's time to fire a couple of volleys here. And otherwise conserve the ammunition. And that was pretty decent. And it seems the enemies are coming. So fire at will, everyone. And the buccaneer fire at the warlord. Okay. The bodyguard there is going down pretty nicely. And I think the cavalry can hunt down the warlord here. Excellent. And it seems enemy archers are starting to fire. And the first enemy army should be taken care of. And it seems the cavalry here could be of service against the horde raiders. Okay, and it seems all of these guys are withdrawing. And you don't actually need to go swimming. And it seems some odd hunters are actually trying to cross the river. Well, you are most definitely welcome on this side. And preferably right to the legionaries. Maybe we should send a farewell gift to these guys. Maybe a couple of volleys are enough. Let's make it 3. And let's see how many of these we can take down with one volley. At least some, about 20. It's okay. I guess these guys can fire a couple of more shots. And let's focus on these guys on the water here. Okay, they are fleeing, even though they didn't take any casualties. Okay, and it seems the enemy is about to charge. Fire at will, once again. And once again, the primary target for Pugilari is the enemy chosen warlord. And I'm not certain that these guys need to keep their position that long anymore. So, you are free to join the fray. And I think soon we will send the bodyguard to the battle as well. And maybe these Limitane here could offer some assistance there. Excellent. So, 2 enemy kings taken down during one turn. Could be worse. And maybe you can take down the fleeing horde raiders. I wouldn't like to swim in a cold river in a hail of arrows. Actually, those bowmen are not doing as well as they could. Quite many of the enemies got away. But a decent victory, nonetheless. Let's see if the Burgundy still have strength to try once more. Apparently not. I think we can take this guy. Jerusalem and Vicus Saxones are still affected by plague. We lost a family member in Vicus Alemanni. Shouldn't be a problem. And in Vicus Saxones as well. Where is Vicus Saxones? There. Okay, I guess he died of plague. Some buildings are finished. And I think we need to pull some troops to guard that bridge there. And it seems we don't have too many generals available, since he is skilled cavalry commander. Well, that's not much of a cavalry battle incoming. But I think we need to send as much of our troops to help defend that bridge, to keep the Slavs on the other side as we can, and maybe some of these units can be of service as well. And let's train some new one. And then we had some reinforcements. Oh, we have two generals here now. Okay, so I guess this guy can head towards the enemies there. And from Rome, I think we can send these units to help in north. There shouldn't be too many threats nearby, so we can send them out quite well. And I think these two guys can head towards Campus Lombardii and besiege it. Let's take some legionaries with them. And I guess we can retrain troops and of course construct a bit better roads in Campus Burgundy. And I think it's time to start hunting some Lombardii. So this army here can hunt down these guys. There is only a captain leading them. Let's put this Limitane unit to guard the bridge. And I guess by dismissing these peasants we can build the improved government building. This is also only a captain. So where is the last family member? Well, we'll find him out. And let's see the situation actually from the lists. So Avaricum and Burdicalas should be under control. Salamis, if I remember correctly, is constructing something already. Yes. So. Oh, and we have one additional army here. So time to start moving towards the front. And we have a turn. And let's hope we can skip the city here. And this one as well. Okay, so the plague in Jerusalem has abated. We've lost a family member in Salona and in Kyrene as well. However, the situation in those cities is quite okay. And there is still plague in Vicus Saxones. And I would really like to have some legionaries to reinforce this position here. Okay, so here is the maybe last Lombardinian, I guess. Yeah. And here is another Lombardii army. Let's try to take it down. And it seems we didn't succeed fully. But it should be in no position to cause us too many troubles. And in Burdikala... Okay, so the population isn't growing. So maybe we could make a cathedral there. Or whatever it is. Yeah, cathedral. And... Of course, these cities need to be managed. Let's hope we can keep up the public order there. And in Campus Sekai... Okay, so the unrest levels are dropping. So we might actually be able to gain control of that city. Maybe we should send some reinforcements, if we have some available, to the north. Apparently we don't have, except in Hatra. And here I think we can make 2 units of peasants and send these guys to the north to help maintain public order. And okay, so let's bring in the cavalry mercenaries, and I think we have a turn. Okay, Campus Roxolani is ours. We have another bridge battle ahead of us. Fortunately, the number of enemy missile units is rather limited. Of course, the quality of our infantry is rather limited as well, to the Limitane mostly. So, quite a bit rests on the shoulders of those Foederati infantry and mercenary veterani. I guess 4 units will be enough on this side. And let's put 2 on the other side. And some Limitane to guard the flanks. And I guess these guys will act as reserve. And once again, I think the enemy will not cross too soon. So let's put the archers into position first. And then the infantry. And let's hope our archers will be able to open fire soon. At least against that missile cavalry. I think you can move a bit more forward. And you should come a bit more this way. And let's try to take out the enemy missile cavalry as fast as possible. They are making actually quite heavy casualties to our Lombardii infantry. But then again, they are taking quite heavy casualties as well. And I think that's the new target for you guys. And you should take care of the last of those units. And let's hope we have enough reinforcements to send to guard the bridge if we somehow manage to win the battle here. And no more targets for you guys, and let's hope we will hold. And you should actually try to take down the troops on the bridge, except maybe one unit could try to snipe the enemy general. Okay. Some of the enemies are starting to break. Excellent. And it seems... okay, excellent. And I don't think you need to hold position anymore. So let's move out to engage. And this should be rather nice battle for the Lombardii as well. Okay, so it seems 6 men will get out. And the rest will be taken down. I think that's quite a blow, the Slavs.
The enemy army is in flight. Pursue them and drive them from the battlefield.
And let's hope we will have some time to regain our strength before the next Slavic army comes towards us. And 2 more men left here. 1. And we have a victory. Okay, nice. I guess that's about 1/5 of the Slav strength down. Okay, so the Burgundy after all have at least 2 family members. Campus Sakai is rioting. Still Vicus Saxones is having problems with plague. So in Massilia, new general, maybe we should send him to somewhere there. And then we had someone in some other place as well. But I think Campus Frisi should be walled a bit better. And now the troops here most definitely need some reinforcements. I guess 2 archer units wouldn't be too bad. And then I guess that's the composition we will have to live with until these troops arrive to the front. Okay, nice. And so Campus Sakai. Let's repair that, build farms. And it seems the public order is improving a bit by bit. Campus Alanni should come under control. And we have these reinforcements coming there as well. And let's see about Campus Roxolani. Not looking too good. Okay, 65%. It's the minimum. But if we can keep it, that's good enough. And Sinope seems to be somewhat problematic. And this army here can move towards the front. This army here as well. And I think we will fight the Burgundy or Lombardii in the next video. So, thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. You can also share this video to someone you think might like this kind of videos. Have a great rest of the day. Quality Old Games out.